Dude, I really need some diamonds right now.
Do you want to have unlimited emeralds and totems of undying?
Not really. I would love some diamonds though.
Okay, here you go.
Oh, really? Thank you. Bro, what? Alright, here's the thing that you're gonna need for this farm. You're gonna need 4 chests, 8 hoppers, 8 pistons, 8 observers, 8 redstone torches. That was a lot of 8s. 10 oak signs or whatever signs you have, 2 water buckets to make an infinite water source, 1 lava bucket, 1 bed, 2 tridents, 1 glass block, 45 glass panes, 1 villager. I'm in creative, so I'm just gonna use eggs, 2 smooth stone slabs, 1 empty locator map, 2 levers, a lot of leaves, and any building block. It doesn't really matter. Alright, first step, locate a pillager outpost. And they also have some allies, which is cool. You are free. Look at this cute blue thingy. Alright, now go on the top layer right here. I'm gonna find these 4 logs right here. So on the second block right here, we're just gonna place glass panes just like I'm doing here, and basically do it for this entire square. Alright, so once you did that, what are you gonna do? Now we're gonna go about 30 blocks away from the pillager outpost. You don't really have to count, and now we're just gonna wait for a pillager to spawn. Alright, we just waited a little bit, and as you can see, I have a lot of pillagers. Now all you have to do is destroy all of the glass panes except for the ones surrounding these pillagers. Alright, so once you have all of these pillagers in this little glass pane chamber thing, so yeah, now we're gonna use the locator map, and as you can see, like, my little character is like moving. Oh, it's moving. What are you gonna do? Looking at the north, we're gonna go down here, and we're gonna go to the right side, which is east. So on the southeast block right here, we're just gonna destroy it and replace it with a solid block. Now you can get rid of these pillagers. Hiya! And so basically, this is the block where the pillagers will be spawning in. Okay, now destroy these 3 blocks right here, and now you can get rid of these glass panes because okay, now I'm gonna be using glass. You don't really have to use glass. You can use any other block, but we're basically gonna surround these 4 blocks right here, and now make this 2 blocks tall. And now on the block where the pillager spawns, basically we're gonna go on the second block and place 1 glass block right here. Basically what this does when a pillager spawns on this block is it's just gonna push them into this little hole that we just created. Okay, and now finally we're gonna make a roof on top of this little chamber that we did. And now below this little thing that I just did, we're gonna start building the trident killer. So standing in the middle of these 4 blocks, we're just gonna dig these 4 blocks here in the floor. Now jump in. Alright, and now we're gonna place 1 temporary block right here and place 2 chests next to it, so we should have a double chest. Okay, now go up again, place 2 hoppers going into the chest and 2 hoppers going into those 2 hoppers. And now for the trident killer, place 4 pistons going at each other just like this. Now place 1 observer facing into this piston from the side, and now place 1 redstone torch at each piston just like I'm doing here. If something gets in the way, just get rid of it, and boom, now you have your okay, I'm gonna stop the voice. Okay, so once you have it moving, place 1 lever on the piston and now click it, so now you can actually turn it on and off. Okay, now throw in 1 trident and now place blocks on top of these pistons and observers so the pillagers can't go out, which is pretty obvious, I guess. Okay, and now we're done with the lower part of the farm. This is basically how we're gonna be getting bad omen automatically. Okay, so next step, go on the top layer again. We're gonna destroy all of these fences and walls, and boom. Alright, and now we're gonna cover this entire layer with leaves. Let's get to leaving. Alright, now go on the roof and basically do the same thing. We're gonna destroy these torches here on every corner, and now cover the entire thing with leaves. This kind of looks like an ice cream cone, you know, like when you get the chocolate one and like you like sprinkle some pistachios on it, like okay, now go back to this layer. We're gonna destroy 1 leaf block right here. We're gonna look up, and we're gonna go 28 blocks up using some leaves. So 1, 2, 3, 26, 27, 28. I can count. Okay, now build a 4x6 platform using leaves. Okay, now go to the edge. We're gonna count 2 blocks this way and place 2 chests on the 3rd block. Again, place 2 hoppers on top of this chest and 2 hoppers going into these 2 hoppers. Okay, this is optional, but using building blocks, what we're gonna be doing, we're gonna surround everything that we just did. So we're just gonna be surrounding all of these hoppers with the building blocks, and boom. Okay, now place 2 slabs on these hoppers right here, and now go on top, and we're basically gonna do the same trident killer we did on the bottom, but we're gonna be doing it on top. So okay, piston, 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 observer, 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 observer. 1 redstone torch, 1 redstone torch, 1 redstone torch, and 1 redstone torch. Now place 1 lever and click it, and now you have a trident killer. Congrats. Okay, now we're gonna stand on top of our trident killer, and I'm gonna go 6 blocks up using building blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and basically do the same thing, so we have like a tunnel going up, which is basically not a tunnel. Okay, now go on the bottom again, and basically on this layer we're gonna start basically thickening up this wall. So yeah, basically we're just gonna be placing another layer of blocks on top of this wall that goes 3 blocks up, just like this. This is basically to prevent the ravagers from clipping through the walls, and do it on the back as well, just like I do to your mom. and basically do it on all sides just like I'm doing here. Even on the front, but obviously leave a block so we can actually click the lever and yeah. So you should end up with this like villager looking thing. Alright, now go on top of the tower that we just did, go to any side, and we're gonna extend it by 7 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And on the next side, we're gonna do the same thing.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And you know how we always do it for all 4 sides? This time, we're just gonna do it for 2. Okay, so now using these lines as marcations, we're basically gonna, you know, attach them and yeah. So now we're basically gonna be using these lines as marcation, and we're just gonna fill up this little platform. And boom! Alright, now go to this corner right here. We're gonna place 1 temporary block and another one on this side and another one on this side. Now remove the first one, we're gonna attach these, and basically we're gonna make a wall that goes around the farm, but we're gonna stop here and do the same thing on this side. So we're gonna do a wall, but stop here. I don't know why I'm so excited. And now we're just gonna attach these lines on top of these blocks. Immaculate. Okay, now on top of this wall, we're gonna extend it by 7 more blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and do the same thing on this entire wall. Let's get to build it. This is looking nice. Now go inside. We're gonna go on the opposite corner from this little hole that we just did. Place 1 block right here and place 1 water bucket on top. Now leave 1 block from the side, and we're just gonna fill it up with some water, just like this. And do the same thing on this side as well. Did everything correctly, it should flow perfectly into the middle with no problem. And now you can actually destroy this block if you want. And now, okay, now go back to this hole. We're gonna count from this block, we're gonna count 3 blocks. So 1, 2, 3. On the 3rd block, we're gonna place 1 sign right here and 3 sign next to this one, just like this. And now we're gonna only do 3, and now we're only gonna do 2, and now we're only gonna do 1. And boom, this is what it should end up with. This is very useful because now if you place a lava bucket right here, it's not gonna flow to the water and make stone and basically be a painful day. So as you can see, it flows perfectly to here. Alright, now go throw a trident into the trident killer just like I'm doing here. Alright, and now on top of this hole, we're basically gonna fill it up with leaves. Okay, and now for the pillager. Now we're gonna go to the bottom again, and we're gonna go to the side of the farm where you can have some roof just like this. Now on top of this little donut that we just did, we're gonna place 1 bed right here, surround it using some leaves, and now destroy the 2 blocks where the bed is standing and replace them with leaves. Alright, now we're gonna probably get to the most annoying part. Now, what you have to do is bring a villager up here. I don't know why I'm laughing, but yeah, it's not a laughing matter. This is serious. And now you're probably gonna ask me, like, how do you bring a villager up there? And I don't know. Like, use boats or like mine cards if you want. But do you know what method I like the most? Are you ready for a ride, my boy? Woohoo! No! Alright, and now once you have a villager up here, we're just gonna close this little room using some leaves. And now for the final step, see the donut that we did for the ravagers? We're just gonna basically cover it up with some leaves, just like these. Okay, and now for the final step, we're gonna go on the bottom right here, and we're gonna go to our little trident killer that we have up here, and then we're just gonna activate it and quickly go back up. And now we're just gonna wait for some bad omen. This is all you have to do. We're gonna stay here. As you can see, I got bad omen, a raid automatically starts, and now you're just gonna stay here and, you know, get all the mats that you want. As you can see, they all spawn in here, they go into this little hole, and they basically don't live again. Wait, why aren't they dying? You have to turn on the Trident killer, of course. As you can see, now they're taking damage, and boom! You can get totems, you can get emeralds. It's endless. It's not even been like a minute, and look already what we got. Obviously, if you use looting 3, you're gonna get much more emeralds and totems of undying. As you can see, another raid is starting because we got bad omen again. And this is it. You just wait here and yeah. By the way, why is that horn so loud? Like it goes. Dude, that was so good. Like I did it the same thing as bye bye.